Hi folks, this is Elgin Subway Surfer Bowling, your creative caricature marketing consultant. And because you demanded it, I am going to do a tutorial finally, so you guys can stop bugging me on the channel. What we're going to use is the Tombo Brush pen, and as you can see, they come in a variety of colors. This tutorial is going to be on my approach to doing a face. And I'm just going to draw one and have you follow along. Okay, now this is an imaginary face, meaning there's nobody sitting in front of me, but it is my approach to drawing caricature, and I call it the roadmap. I always start with the nose. Now the reason I start with the nose is because it's in the center of the face. The nose, what it is, it's your anchor, meaning that it's the one thing that you're constantly going to be coming back to. You know, I notice that some artists, they start with the lips, some start with the eyes and everything, and then their picture comes out lopsided. So I discovered from years of practice that when you start with the nose, it becomes a center of interest where you can relate everything. So this is what we do first, the nose. The next is we do the left eye. Now you might say, why do we do the left eye first? Maybe you're not saying that, but I'm going to tell you anyway. The reason why I do the left eye first is because I'm right-handed. So I'm going to use this left eye as a reference point to do the right eye. If you're left-handed, you would do the reverse, and I'll tell you why you would do that in a moment. If I started doing the right eye, let's say that, you know, this is not here, and I started doing the right eye first, then what would happen is when I go over to the left eye, I might cover that up, and then by the time I take my hand away, this might be off center, and so I don't want to do that. Okay, so we got nose first step, nose, second step, left eye if you're right-handed, and then the right eye. What I go down to next is the lip. Now, since I want to do some exaggeration on it, I'm going to do this base. I call it the monkey thing. I don't know what this thing is called. Filfrum, maybe, something like that. I'm sure somebody will correct me. You know, in my imaginary picture, the person I'm drawing has a long one, so I'm going to exaggerate it. And I do the lips. Okay? From then, there's a bone that where the bottom teeth sits. Sometimes it's more prominent on other people's than others, but it kind of protrudes out a little bit. So I make sure I put that in, and then I'm going to do the chin. Okay? Next, I'm going to go back up here and connect that cheekbone. Another reason why I like to do three-quarter views rather than frontal views is because you can get these nice planes, okay, where the picture is more three-dimensional, and I've found that when you draw primarily in the front view, the picture has a tendency to look flat. What I do next is the cheekbone, which always points down. We do the jawline and connect, okay? Then we do the ear. Now when I do an ear, the ear lines up with the bottom of the nose. And also the top of the ear lines up usually with the eyes. I have a tendency, even when I'm exaggerating, I don't break that rule. Okay? And so next, do the rest of the head, the eyebrows. And I'm going to do the hair. Okay, now that's pretty much, you know, the caricature. When you're first starting out exaggerating, what you want to do, just to make things simple, is you want to exaggerate, you know, one thing. Like I said, in this picture, I exaggerated this area here. I made that my one thing. And the other elements on the face are pretty much, you know, what it would look like on a normal person. But I just showed you this, I just did this just to show you what my roadmap is. So again, this is first, the nose is in the center, you know, second, left eye, third, right eye, then you can start working down here. What you start doing fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, that's really not as important, as these first three steps. Do whatever you feel comfortable with. And there are times when I, break those rules and start, maybe I'll start up here in the forehead or the ear part, but these three rules right here, this is where, for me, this is where the caricature really, really is. The other parts of the face I can start freelancing on. So play with that, for a little while, and that's it. I'll have other tutorials on my other approaches to drawing the face. Again, this is Elgin Subway Surfer Bowling, your creative caricature marketing consultant. Thanks.